And I had this vision, and then it just like turned my creative world upside down for about 5 years.
What was the vision? So you're in the Caribbean.
I was in the Caribbean on the edge of a cliff, and it was just like 1,000-foot drop to the ocean. And I had to sort of go and stay in this shack. But that was the only place there. So it was me and my cousin and her son. And I was like, okay, we'll take it. There was no internet or electricity, but I started getting text messages, and I know that my data wasn't on to get Wi-Fi, like on the edge of a cliff kind of thing. I was getting these messages, and someone said, you're gonna die, you know, and I was like, it was like a threat. And then suddenly I started feeling very ill, and I believed it, you know, and then I just thought that's fine. Like, I've lived the life that I wanted and understood things, and was kind of happy with what I've learned, you know. And so I just surrendered, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And if that was my time, that's fine. And just when I thought that, I had this vision. I had a vision of Jesus Christ. First of all, I want to say that my vision of Jesus was, he wasn't wimpy looking. Like, he didn't look like he was starving and had been hung on a cross for, you know, days. He looked really strong. And it was the strongest thing I've ever seen. And I was thinking, wow, I did not believe in Jesus or Christianity. And I don't believe that this person is going to save anyone. This person is not going to, it's a concept. You know, this figure is not going to save humanity, you know. You want God to be like this insane concept or a grandeur illustration which no one can even perceive how to illustrate, you know. You cannot draw a man and say that's God and he's going to bring salvation. But then when I saw the vision, I was like, I totally believe it.